Hello students, welcome to Time Online Classes. Hope you are preparing well. In this session, we will look at the questions given from the topic profit and loss. Okay. Now please be ready with the pen and paper. Now before going to start this session, let's have a look on this slide. Now first point here, the questions used in this presentation are actual questions which have appeared in the recent SSC CGLE exams. My dear students, these are the actual questions recently appeared in the SSC CGLE examination. Okay, now point number 2, the copyright of these questions belongs to the body conducting the SSC CGLE exam. Okay, please focus on all these examples. Just to look at the first example on your screen. Here are 4 options given along with the question. Dear students, please read the question carefully, pick the relevant data, try to answer the question. I will give couple of seconds to answer this question, and here if you want some more time, please pause the video and try yourself, and after completion of solution, then continue with the video. Okay, please look at the question here. I will read the question for you. The market price of an article is rupees 315. It is sold for rupees 288. If there is a loss of 4%, then by what percent above the cost price is the article marked? Okay, so what is that? Market price is given. Market price is how much here? It is 315 and sold for rupees 288. Loss of 4%. Loss of 4% means, my dear students, in profit and loss, always the cost price is the base. So here I am using the cost price as 100%. Cost price is 100%. Loss of 4% means what is the selling price? Selling price is equal to 100 minus 4. It is a 96%. The 96% value is given here as 288. Now what we need to find? The cost price and the market price is how much above than the cost price. Okay, so here market price already given. So just we need to find the cost price. So how much is the cost price? Means cost price is equal to 100%. So what is the value of 100%? 100% is equal to question mark. By doing cross multiplication, you will get answer. Yes. Before doing cross multiplication, just look at the values here. Try to find out the multiplication factor. 96 into how many times is equal to 288? For example, 96 is close to 100. So 100 into 3 is equal to 300. So the 288 is close to 300. So here if you observe carefully, so 3 times of 92, 70 plus 18, 288. Similarly, 3 times of 100 is equal to 300. 300 is the cost price and 315 is the market price. So how much percent above it is marked means, so above how much percent it is marked? How much percent above it is marked means, now 15 rupees more upon 300 into 100. Percentage means per every 100. Now simplify this, zeros to 0 we can cancel. Then now 3, it goes exactly 5 times in 15. The percentage, it is 5. So what is the right choice? Right choice, it is a option 1. Choice 1 is the right choice. Okay. Is it clear? Shall we move to the next example? Right, look at the next question on your screen. Do you want some more time to copy this? Right, look at this one. 100% is the cost price. 4% loss means selling price is 96% of the cost price. 96% is given here as a 288. 100% is equal to question mark. Find out the cost price. How much the market price is above the cost price. Percentage you need to find. Just a difference by cost price into 100. Okay. Now look at the next question on your screen. Please read the question carefully. Pick the relevant data. Try to answer the question. Renu bought an article for rupees 1240 and sold it at a loss of 25%. With this amount, she bought another article and sold it at a gain of 40%. Her overall percentage of profit is, so total profit percent we need to find. Yes, my dear student, please take some time to answer this example. If you want, pause the video and try for yourself. Okay. Now what is given here? Cost to price. Bought for rupees 1240. Sold at a loss of 25%. With that amount, now bought another article and sold for profit of 40%. Overall profit percentage to be found. If you observe this question carefully, now this is the base value. On that percentage of loss is given. Again on that amount, percentage of gain is given. Means two percentage values are given here on this value. So whenever the percentage value is given, so we can find the effective percentage by using the formula A plus B plus AB by 100. This is a simple and the best formula to answer the question. So what we need to find? The overall percentage. So overall percentage you can find by this. You can use A plus B plus AB by 100 or any other variable like X plus Y plus XY by 100. So take A as any one of these two. So I am taking A as this value and B as a other one. Substitute and simplify. So what is the cancellation? Loss of 25% means minus 25. Profit of 40% plus 40. The product of these two is equal to 1000 by 100. Of course, zeros to zero we can cancel. What is the next here? Sorry, minus into plus, it is a small correction here. Minus into plus, it is a minus. Okay. A is a minus value, B is a positive value. Minus into plus, it is a minus. So what is the result here? Minus 25, minus 10 is minus 35. So the result is 40 minus 35. How much it is? 5%. This 5 is a positive value. Positive value. So what is the right choice here? Option 3. So what is the positive? What positive value refers? Positive value refers a profit. Negative value means it is a loss. Okay. So this is the best formula to find the effective rate of interest. Of course, my dear students, you can use the same formula in compound interest also to find out the effective rate of interest. Please remember this formula. Okay. Is it clear? Now, shall we move to the next example? Right. Look at the next question on your screen. Yes, my dear students, please look at this one. On selling an article for rupees 800, a person loses 20% of its selling price. At what price should he sell to gain 25% on its cost price? Okay. Now loses 20%. What do you mean by loses? Loses means loss. So what is the condition for a loss? Loss we get when the cost price is more than the selling price. Loss occurs when the cost price is more than the selling price. If you observe this carefully, selling price of the article is given as 800. I am writing selling price here. Okay. Then what is the next point? Next point, loss is given 20% on its selling price. 20% on its selling price means 20% on 800. Percentage, zeros gets cancelled. 8 into 20, 160 is the loss. Now it is very simple to find out. It is very simple to find the cost price. How much is the cost price? Cost price is equal to 960. But what is saying here? He wants to make a profit of 25%. At what price should he sell to gain 25% profit? 960 is the cost price. So 25% profit means 25% means 25. We need to add to the base value, that is the 100%. 100% plus 25, it is equal to 125%. 125% means 125 by 100, which is equal to 5 by 4. So what is the 5 by 4 of this value? Now simplify. Now how many times? It goes exactly 24 times. Now the product of these two is the answer. The right choice, it is option 4. Choice 4 is the right choice. What is the discussion here? 800 is the selling price. Making a profit here, incurs a loss of 20% on its selling price. 20% is equal to 160. So find out the cost price. So on this, he wants to make a profit. So here 25% profit means 100 plus 25, it is 125%. So what is the 125% of 960? Dear students, the simplest form of the 125% is 5 by 4. So I am using the simplest form. So just simplify, you will get answer. So right choice, option 4. Okay. Are you following? Right. Shall we move to the next example? All right, look at the next example on your screen. Yes, my dear students, please look at this example. Anu allows 20% discount on the market price of an article. My dear students, discount always offered on the market price only. Okay. And still makes a profit of 25%. This is the value of profit. If she gains 44.80, profit percent is equal to 25, profit value is equal to 44.80. 44.80 on the sale of the article. Then the cost price of the article is, we need to find the cost price. Okay. My small appeal to you people is, read the question carefully. Please leave the pen and paper. Look at the question. So just think for a while how to answer this example without using a pen and paper. What is given, what to find. Cost to price to be found. Profit percentage is given, profit value is also given. Of course, some other data is also there, but it is not required for us to answer this example. 25% is the profit. 25% means 1/4 value. 25% means 25 by 100, it is 1/4 of the value. So 1/4 is the profit. So 1/4 is the profit. The profit value is equal to 44.80. Then what is the full value? One part is the profit out of the 4 parts. 1/4 means one part is the profit out of the 4 parts. So here total part we are finding here. So what is the total part means? 4 into 44.80. Multiply this, you will get 179.20. 179.20, the right choice, option 4. Choice 4 is the right choice. Yes, my dear students, multiplication tables are very, very important. You are supposed to calculate, you are supposed to find out the answer just by oral calculation. Okay, is it clear? 25% is the profit, 25% is equal to 1/4 value, the equivalent reciprocal value, percentage value, equivalent reciprocal value of the 25%, it is a 1/4. 1/4 is equal to 44.80, then what is the full value? Full value is 1. Okay, right, look at the next example. Are you enjoying? Right, look at the next example, question number, yes, this is another question on your screen. Please read the question, pick the data and try to answer this example as soon as possible. If you want to pause the video, please pause the video and try by your own and simplify, find out the answer, then continue with the solution. What is the difference between a single discount of 30% and a single discount equivalent to two successive discounts of 25% and 5% being given on shopping of rupees 2000. So what we need to find? Difference between the discounts. So one single discount is given, that is a 30%. So I am writing here discount. Straight away discount is given, that is a 30%. Discount 1. What is a discount 2? A discount 2 is two successive discounts. Two discounts offered one after another. So when two discounts are given, then what is the best formula to answer? Now already in the beginning of this session we discussed the formula here, that is A plus B plus AB by 100. Just substitute the value and find out the single discount, means effective discount value. I will try here. Minus 25, discount means minus, again minus 5, minus into minus, plus 25 into 5 is equal to 125. 125 by 100. 125 by 100 means how much? 1.25. So what is the result? Minus 30 plus 1.25. Yes, my dear students, what is the difference? Now by adding these two, we will get, of course, 28.75. But here what is asking? Difference. Difference means this is the value of difference. Okay. So the difference in these two is equal to 1.25. Am I right or not? So what we need to find? 1.25% of 1.25%. 1.25% of 2000. Okay, simplify this, you will get answer. Of course, we can cancel the percentage and zeros. Simplify this, you will get answer. Now 20 into 1.25, how much it is? It is 25. So what is the right answer? 25 rupees is the answer. Okay, right. Effective discount is 28.75. Two successive discounts is equal to two successive discounts of 25% and 5% is equal to a single discount, that is 28.75. The difference of these two is equal to 1.25. Of course, the same thing is given here. So 1.25% of 2000 is the answer. So what we need to find? Difference we need to find. Let's look at the next example on your screen. Yes, please try this example. Read the question carefully. If selling price of 40 articles is equal to the cost price of 50 articles, then the percentage of loss or gain is. Dear students, please pay attention here. What is given? 40 articles and 50 articles. 40 articles, 50 articles means what this 40 is? It is a number of articles. Am I clear? Now the relation is given like this. Selling price of 40 articles is equal to cost price of 50 articles. Prices are same here. Selling price of 40 articles value, let us take X rupees. Cost price of 50 articles is also X rupees. That is the meaning of this statement. Whenever you find these type of statements, please use this formula to answer the question in one step or without using a pen and paper. It is up to you. C minus S by S into 100. C minus S means C refers cost price of number of articles. Dear students, remember number of articles it is. So what is that? 50 minus 40 by 40 into 100. So what is the result? 10 by 40 into 100. Solving this, we get 25%. What this 25% is? It is a gain. How can you say it is a gain? Here we got numerator value as a positive. The numerator value is a positive. Hence it is a profit. If the negative value appear on the numerator side, it will show loss. Okay. So here, for example, minus 10 by 40. Let us take here for another example. Minus 10 by 40 we got. Minus 10 by 40 means it is a 25% loss. Same formula. Formula is same. There is no change in the formula. Whenever you get like this, whenever you get a statement like this, selling price of X number of articles is equal to cost price of Y number of articles. Directly you can apply this formula. Okay. The right choice here, option 1. First choice is the right choice. Shall we move to the next example? Right. Please look at the next example on your screen. After giving 2 successive discounts each of X% on the market price of an article, the total discount rupees is 259.20. If the market price of the article is rupees 720, then find the value of X. 720 is the market price. Here is a total discount. We need to find the value of X. Here are the options for you. Yes, my dear students, I will wait for few seconds. I am expecting an answer from your side. Yes, please. Take your own time. Try to answer this example. If you want some more time, just pause the video and take as much time you need. Okay, let me try first. Now what is saying here? 2 successive discounts given, that is X% on the market price, and the total discount is given as 259.20. First of all, find out the total discount here. What is the total discount? It is 259.20. What is the total discount percent? Got my point? Discount percent means discount always we calculate upon market price only. Yes or no? This is the formula to find the discount percentage. So discount is given here 259.20. Market price is equal to 720 into 100. Remove decimal, cancel the 2 zeros. 0 to 0 we can cancel. On solving this, you will get 36% as a discount percent. In the previous examples already we discussed on formula here. What is that? Whenever you find the 2 successive discounts, we can apply this formula. Just use this formula and find out what is the correct answer from the given choices. A plus B plus AB by 100 is equal to 36. So which option is right? How to check means now just look at this one. 18 discount, 18 into 18, 324 by 100. Now, is it equal to 36? No, it is not equal to 36. Hence this is ruled out. Look at the 24, second option. 24% discount. 24 minus 24 minus 24 minus into minus. 24 into 24, it is a 576. By 100 means 5.76. Is it equal to 36? No, it is not equal to 36. Look at the third option. 20% discount. 20 and 20 means minus 20, minus 20. Product of these two is equal to 400 by 100 is equal to 36. Is it correct? Yes, this is correct. So what is the right choice here? Third choice is the right choice. If third choice is also not satisfying, means ultimate. What is that? Choice 4. Okay, you can mark choice 4 as a right choice if first three choices are not satisfying. This is the best way to answer this question. Okay, please note this one. First of all, find out the percentage. Effective. What is the equivalent percent discount percentage? It is a 36%. Now you are allowing you two discounts. So what is that? 20% and 20%. First 20%, then again 20%. Now the value. Okay. Is it clear? Right. Look at the next example on your screen. So I am giving correct answer as also on the screen. Right. Look at the next example. A person sold an article at a loss of 15%. Had he sold it for rupees 30.60 more, he would have gained 9%. Gain means profit. To gain 10%, he should have sold it for, means in order to sell the article at 10% profit, at what price should he sell? Okay, in order to sell the article at 10% profit. So what we need to find? The price we need to find. Yes, my dear students, please look at the question carefully. Try this example. I will wait for few seconds. If you observe this question carefully, I am using cost price as 100%. Of course, this is the base value. Loss of 15% means selling price is equal to how much? Yes, you are right. I am writing here. Selling price, that is the first selling price, is equal to 85%. Had you sold for rupees 30.60, you would have made a profit of 9%. 9% profit. 9% profit means 109%. Yes, sir. This is the selling price 1, this is selling price 2. What is the difference of these two prices using percentage? Using percentage, what is the difference here? 85 and 109. The difference is equal to 24%. Yes, sir. I am using 85 and 109. Whereas in examination, directly you can find just by adding these two. 9 plus 15, it is a 24. 9% profit, 15% loss. What is the difference? 9 and 15. Difference means minus 15, minus 14, minus 13, minus 12 and so on up to 9. The difference is 24. That is 15 plus 9. Now 24% is given here. That is 30.60. What we need to find? In order to gain 10%, at what price should he sell? 10% profit means 10% on the cost price. It is 110%. 110% is equal to question mark. Yes. Please try this example. Cross multiplication. Simplify. How to cross multiply means 30.60 into 110 by 24. Of course, percentage to percentage we can cancel. Simplify this, you will get answer. What is answer? Is a choice 1. 140.25. simple calculation you can do. Okay. Now, shall we move to the next example? Now, my dear students, please remember 15%, 9% is given. Instead of 15 and 9, for example, 16% loss and 10% profit is given. So, what is the difference? 16 and 10. Difference is 26. Am I clear? So, whatever the value is given, we need to equate to that value. Right. Look at the next example on your screen. A trader marks his goods 40% above the cost price. Cost price 100%. Market price 40% above means 140. He sells 70% of the goods at market price. 70% sold. And the rest sold by allowing a 40% discount on the market price. Remaining means 30%. 40% discount means 40% on 140. How much? 56. 56 discount means what is the result? Yes. 56 discount means the result is equal to how much here? 84. Yes or no? Right. So what we need to find? The percentage of profit we need to find. If you observe this question carefully, 70% and 30%. If you want to take the ratio means simplify, you will get a 7:3. So what is the percentage here? 40% above the cost price. 70% of the articles sold. This is MP2 and MP1. 70% of the articles sold 40% above the cost price. So 40% above means 40. And here the remaining 30% of the article sold, if you observe 184, the difference is 16. A discount of 16 means a loss of. Here it is a profit, it is a loss. And the overall, what is the effective rate means effective rate is not given, so I am using X as a value and simplify. What is the discussion? 40 minus X, and here X minus of minus 16 means X plus 16. X plus 16 by 40 minus X is equal to 7:3. I will write here X plus 16 by 40 minus X is equal to 7/3. By doing cross multiplication, 3x and 7x. Minus 7x, when you take other side, it will become 10x. 3 times of 16, 48. 7 times of 40, 280. 280 minus 48, it is a 232. 10x is equal to 232. The value of x is equal to 23.2. 23.2 means right choice, option 3. Third choice is the right choice. What I am doing here, I am using alligation method. So 70%, 30% means 7:3. So 7 parts of the articles sold, 40% profit means 40% on 100 is 40. The remaining 30% sold, 40% discount on the market price. Market price is 140. On that 40% discount means 84. 84 means 16 less than 100. Means loss of 16 here. In the first case 40 profit, second case loss. Effective rate percent, that is the X. Simplify, you will get right answer. Okay, please note on the solution. Okay. Right. Shall we move to the next example? Done? Are you done with this one? Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Yes, dear students, please read the question carefully and find out the answer. Sushma bought 6 tables and 12 chairs for rupees 12,000. 6 tables and 12 chairs for rupees 12,000. She sold the tables at a profit of 15% and the chairs at a loss of 10%. If her total gain was rupees 300, then the total cost of the tables was. Okay, here are the options. The total cost of the tables, 6 tables we need to find. Okay. Here, the key points in this example: total cost is 12,000, total gain is 300. So 300 upon 12,000, what is the percentage? So what is the percentage here? 0 to 0 we can cancel here. So 300, it goes exactly 4 times in 1200. 10 by 4, it is 2.5%. What this 2.5 is? Effective rate of percentage. Okay. Now on one side we got 15% profit, other side it is a 10% loss. I will write here 15% profit. Profit means I am using plus sign, and 10% loss. Whereas on the whole, he got a profit of 2.5%. Just use the allegation method. 15 and 5. 15 minus 2.15 minus 2.5. How much it is? It is a 12.5. Difference we need to observe. Similarly, difference of these two, 2.5 minus of minus 10, it is at 12.5. The ratio is 1:1. Divide 12,000 based on the given ratio, 1:1. Means 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts means 1 part is equal to 6,000. 1 part is equal to 6,000. Right choice option 1. 300 is the overall profit on the total investment. So find out the total profit percent, that is a 2.5%. One side it is a 15%, other side it is a loss of 10%. One side profit, other side loss. Just allegate and simplify, you will get answer. So 1:1 means 2 equal parts. So 12,000, 2 equal parts means 1 part is equal to 6,000. So right choice option 1. Okay. Shall we move to next example? Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Yes. Look at this example. The market price of an article is rupees 550. A shopkeeper allows a discount of 20% and still gets a profit of 10%. If he sells it for rupees 470, his profit percent will be. So what is his profit percentage? If he sells the article at 470. Market price is given here 550. Discount is 20%. 20% discount means 10% is equal to 55. 20% is 110. When you subtract a discount from the market price, it represents selling price value. 20% on 550. On 550, 20%. Percentage and 0 we can cancel directly. 2 times of 55, it is a 110. That is a discount value. Subtract discount from the market price, result selling price. Selling price is equal to 440. Here the selling price is equal to 10% above the cost price. Yes, my dear students, always cost price is 100%. Base is the cost price, always cost price is 100%. Unless until something is given here. Okay. So what is the selling price here? 110%. But what we need to find if he sells the article at 470? If he sells at 470, then what is his profit percentage? Now just look at this one. What is the relation? How these are related means 11 into 4 is equal to 440. If you are observing from right to left means like this. Otherwise, if you are observing right to left means, look at this one. If you are observing like this means divide with 4. 440 by 4 is equal to 110. Similarly, 470 by 4 is the answer. Now what is the cancellation? It is a 117.5. Cost to price is 100%. Now the selling price is equal to 117.5%. Means how much it is more? It is more by 17.5%. It is more by 17.5%. That is the percentage of profit. The percentage of profit is 17.5%. Okay. Now market price is given, discount is given, and the profit percent is given. We can find this cost price as well as selling price. But what is asking here? If he sells the articles at 470, then what is the profit percentage? Okay. Done with this one? Yes. Now look at the next example. A bought an article for rupees 5,400. So this is the cost price, and sold it at a loss of 30%. With this amount, he bought another article and sold it at a gain of 60%. What was his overall percentage gain or loss? We need to find the percentage gain or loss. We need not to find out the value of profit, value of loss. Yes, I think you got my point. We need to find the percentage. What is given here? Cost to price is given and the loss percentage, and the same amount utilized and sold at a 60% profit means, yes, you are right. We can use the formula A plus B plus AB by 100. This is the best formula to answer this example. Okay. Now what is the discussion? 30% loss means minus 30. 60% profit means plus 60. The product of these two means 1800 by 100. Product of these two means minus into plus minus 1800 by 100 means 18. So what is the result? 60 minus 48 is equal to 12%. This 12 is a positive 12. Hence it is a gain by 12%. So 12% gain means right choice option 2. Second choice is the right choice. Please remember, please be careful. 1.2 is also given. Sometimes in a hurry sometimes we do mistakes. So please be careful while marking the answer. Okay. So gain, that is a 12%. Right choice, option 2. Okay, this is the completion of today's session and hope you have enjoyed all the questions. Please watch one more time and please practice all these examples thoroughly and listen and watch time videos. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.